Hi guys, this is Tabiasobi, and today I'm going to be going through a game that I've been waiting for in anticipation, especially after the not so good Valkyria Revolution game. This would be Valkyria Chronicles 4, which is based more on the original Valkyria Chronicles games, which I absolutely loved. The first one remains one of my favorite games of all time. So, what I'll be doing today is going through the demo and do a bit of a mini walkthrough while also trying to translate as much of the dialogue and text as I can with my super rusty Japanese, which I haven't been using for a long time. So, let's get started. So, that roughly translates to that day when our hometown was burnt down. Everyone volunteered to join the army. So all of us from that day believed that this was something worth betting our lives on. それがどんな代償を払うものか知りもしないで. So what we did not know was the price that we would pay. それでもあれが僕らの青春だった. That price would be our youth. Then, クロード・ワレスの手記より. So from the diary of Claude Wallace, who looks to be the protagonist for this game. Yeah, so that looks pretty promising so far. I'm actually quite excited about this. And again, the story of Valkyria Revolution started out looking pretty promising too. But, well, in that case, I mean, it's not like the story was super bad. It was mostly the gameplay that people had problems with. And so this one looks to be a return to the classic series. So I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, so winds are blowing from the northeast. Weather's perfect. Whoa. Hey Lars, this isn't the time to be taking a nap. Hey, it's not like I'm seriously sleeping. How about you? If you keep on carrying like that, you're not gonna last. Your hands are shaking pretty bad. Please pull yourself together, squad leader. We've got to make sure we take out those Imperial trash after all. Uh-oh. Something's afoot. The winds have changed. Something's coming. Ooh, is that your trademark wind reading? Looks like the enemy is arriving, huh? You guys, it's time to move out. Oh man, this looks pretty nice. Look at that. E Squad, can you hear me? E Platoon. This is E Platoon leader, Claude Wallace. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're headed your way. That's what it looks like. I beg of you, if they get through here, our battle lines will crumble. E Platoon, understood. Best of luck. The enemy won't move forward until the shelling is over. In that time, we're faced with an advantageous arrangement. Kai, take a detour south up the hill and stop the enemy's left flank. Lars, take the attention of the enemy on the east. Take 2 people with you. Yep, you guys follow me. We're ready to go anytime, says Miles Tails Prower. Half-Ain unit forward. Panzer 4! For you girls and Panzer fans. E Squad commencing operations. Everyone, let's do this just like we did during training. We can do this. Man, I can feel the tension already, especially given that this looks to be a squad made up of volunteers. We're engaging the Imperial Army's advanced forces. E Squad, move out. Lars, are you all set? I'm ready to go anytime. Leave everything to the invincible Lars. This guy. That sounds like a failure flag if I ever heard one. Okay, so good. First, let's stop their foot soldiers. Check out the enemy formation. E Squad, forward! Ah, so far so good. Looks like Valkyria Chronicles, that's for sure. Alright, looks like everyone has reached their positions. It's finally time. Whether or not everyone makes it out of this battle alive rests on my orders. I need to focus and think back to my training. I can do this. Really pumping himself up there. About command mode. So when a battle commences, the positions of your troops will be displayed. This is called command mode. During command mode, pick the units you want to move while paying attention to the terrain and enemy forces. First, let's go over moving units. Use the control stick to move your cursor over Lars, then press the circle button. Okay. Huh. Well, that's kind of a fast read there. So it looks like you're going to highlight your enemy units. That's Lars right there. About movement and AP. So once you pick a unit, you enter action mode, which lets you move and attack with said unit. Use the control stick to freely move your selected unit on the battlefield. As you move, your AP gauge will go down. So kind of like original game. Once this gauge reaches 0, you will no longer be able to move. So first, look forward and please move your unit all the way to the sandbag. There's Lars. Oh, I see him! It's the enemy! That's what he just said. So about attacking. Now that you've positioned your unit, let's try attacking the enemy. When you press R1 during action mode, you will enter target mode. After pressing L1 or R1, align your reticle with the enemy and press the circle button to attack. If you end your attack and the enemy still has HP left, the enemy will counterattack, so make sure you pay attention to your health bar. Okay, so out of habit from past games, I'm going to aim for the head. It's kind of like riding a bicycle. Yeah, that went according to Keikaku. Don't hate me, Lars says. I don't know about that, Lars. The guy's dead. You can only attack once during one movement phase for a unit. Once you're done moving and attacking, your movement phase for that unit will end and you will return to command mode. By pressing down on the touchpad, you can end a unit's movement phase. So even if you don't use all your AP or don't attack, you can still end a unit's movement phase this way. So this one's saying something about being also able to press the X button when ending your turn, I guess, and just using your personal preference between the two. Yeah, did they get him? Okay, whoops, I don't think I want to do that. So it's saying you can crouch by pressing circle, so I think that's what I'm going to do here, just out of habit from playing the old games. Shoot, looks like someone's blocking the way. I can't press forward like this. What happened to the invincible Lars that you were just babbling about earlier? I like this girl already. I don't know if I should laugh or cry seeing you stop by something this trivial. This is what happens because you always go overboard. Like, ah, shut up! Just take him out already. I wonder if there's history between these two. You don't need to tell me. I'll take care of this in an instant. Kai has stepped on the battlefield. Looks like she stepped on poor Lars' pride too. About snipers. So snipers are special units that can attack enemies from long range. After entering target mode, you can use the right stick to zoom in or zoom out by tilting it up or down. By zooming in, you can target your enemy's head with pinpoint accuracy. Let's use this to easily take the enemy out. Alright, so I guess we'll be aiming for that guy over there. Get the scope out, and then you zoom. Ah, yeah, this works really well. So we'll aim for the head. It says one shot and one kill right there. That's it, she says. I see, you've got skills. This is whoever's on the radio. Okay, so now I think I'm done with my attack. I still have a lot of movement in my gauge, I guess. Not sure if I should go somewhere. Let's see. So I can't go over the fence. And this part is pretty much blocked off on that side too. I guess I can go down there, but that'll use up a lot of movement, so I think it might be better to just stay here, given her range. I should be able to shoot pretty far based on that last attack, so let's just stay here for now. About CP and ending your phase. Picking units and using them takes 1 CP or command point. So CP basically determines how many commands or orders you can make. You can basically use it up till it reaches 0. Once you use it up, you can no longer pick units, and your squad's phase ends. If you still have command points left over and want to end your phase, just press down on the touchpad or press the X button. Once you end your squad phase, the enemy's turn begins. Make sure to pay attention to your positioning before doing so. Okay, so end your phase. So it's time for the enemy to move. We're actually pretty far, so I don't think they're going to reach Lars. Unless there's another enemy that I'm not seeing. Yeah, so this one's coming from pretty far too, so this shouldn't be too much of a problem. I mean, then again, it's just a tutorial, so yeah, enemy turns over. That was easy. So let's see here. Alright, Claude, it's about time to rendezvous. Ah, understood. Ground troops, advance. This is our chance. Let's attack in one go. Okay, so it says your forces have launched. So this one's about CP and continuous movement. Once you start a new phase, your CP will recover. Use your recovered CP to attack the enemy once more and take them out. As long as you have CP remaining, you can use the same unit multiple times, it says. So if you attack an enemy and don't take it out, you can use that same unit to attack once again via continuous movement. Using the same unit over and over during the same phase, however, can cause fatigue and reduce its AP, so make sure to keep this in mind. Also, if you end a phase with leftover CP, it will carry over the next phase. How you use CP can change depending on the flow of battle. Use it effectively and it will lead your squad to victory. Okay, so we have 5 CP points, and it looks like we have 5 units, so that should be more than enough. Okay, so first we need to take out that one guy. Let's see who we can pick here. So we have Saiga, we have a scout here, and here. Can't seem to be able to pick them. Lars is here. Why can't I pick these guys? I should be able to. What's going on? So we got the sniper there, Lars here. Well, I guess let's just move Lars first. So about sandbags. Sandbags are effective tools that you can use in the battlefield. If you press circle next to a sandbag, your unit will crouch and hide behind it. So it is basically what I did earlier. When crouched behind a sandbag, it becomes harder for the enemy to hit you, and damage you receive is also reduced. When moving a unit, try to get to a nearby sandbag, which is good strategy. Yeah, so just like the old games, pretty much. Okay, so let's see. I need to get all the way over there. So I guess I can go over this sandbag. Yep. And then just keep running. So this is too far right here. I should be able to make it to the next one. Okay, the question now is if I have enough movement to make it to the other sandbags, because I don't want to be trapped out of cover and get hit by these guys like a sitting duck. About aiming and weak points. The head of foot soldiers are weak points that sustain increased damage, so try to aim for those. When aiming for the head, use the control stick to move your reticle. The left stick will let you do this pretty quickly. Otherwise, your bullets can also hit within the circle around your reticle. To make sure that your attack hits true, get the enemy within that circle. The display above tells you how many bullets need to hit an enemy with a particular weapon to take the foe out. So in this case, 2 it says, and you can fire 20. Honestly, using this will let you know if your attack will reach or if you can hit the weak point. Let's use this to take out the enemy. Honestly, this is too far, but it's actually a good way to demonstrate a good shot versus a not so good one. Yeah, see? No good. And you also have that question mark up top, so normally you want a number there. He's romanticizing about the flower fields. So, okay, let's end Lars for now. I mean, I can use him again, but I want to see the other units as well. So we have another one there. We have okay, so now I can pick the scouts. And let's use Kai once again, see how far the range is with snipers. I think this should still be doable. Oh yeah, that's more than enough. In fact, let's actually target the one in the back, because it'll be harder for the other guys to reach. So you can see it says it'll take 2 shots, and I have 1 shot. So you want it to be 1 shot and then 1 shot, so you can take him out in 1 swoop. See, so 2 there, not good. So you want to raise it up, yeah, so you get 1 shot, 1 kill. Just like that. Yeah, still works. So that one's good. You know, we haven't used one of the scouts yet. I'm thinking maybe we should try one of those guys. So yeah, so the scouts can move pretty far, so I should have no problem reaching that sandbag in front of Lars. Of course, you don't have as strong an attack power as like a stormtrooper or a sniper, but yeah, the movement is nothing to joke about when it comes to scouts. So yeah, I'll try to use this guy, or girl, Nico. Over here. Oh yeah, I've got more than enough mobility to make it. And then some. Okay, so I'm getting shot. So you need to get down real quick, and then by hitting, you know, your attack or your setup, it actually pauses the enemy. So you can shoot them. So I can kill him in 2 shots, and I have 5 in this volley. So that's more than enough to take him out. She sounds surprised. Oh, that sounds like a tank. Could it be? Could it be? Yeah. Okay, that doesn't look like ours. Not at all. Yeah, so... Oh, looks like they brought out a tank, Claude. I'll leave this one to you. Start up the Ragnite engine? Looks like it's our turn. Let's go, Miles. It's like, yeah, yes sir! Alright, half-a unit, let's go! Take out the enemy tank. Alright, so it's a tank versus tank battle. Let's see how this goes. Ah, nice. About tanks. Compared to foot soldiers, tanks have higher offensive power and defense. So that's still the same. You can even use it as a shield to protect allied foot soldiers from enemy attack. Okay. On top of that, obstacles marked in red on the field map can be destroyed by tanks simply by driving through them. Okay. So there's that too. However, locations marked by this icon can't be accessed by tanks, so keep this in mind when deciding between using your tank or your foot soldiers. Ta-da. Hey, wait, so it looks like using a tank only takes up 1 CP point in this game. That's actually less than what it used to take in the original game. So I think that's good because it'll encourage folks to use the tank more. So, yeah, let's drive over these obstacles. Yeah, that works. So let's get as close as we can to this tank right here. Okay, so about tanks. It says So tanks basically have 3 attacks: the Tekkodan, the Ryudan, and the machine gun. Okay, so the Tekkodan is effective against armored targets, so use it against tanks and the like. Yeah, that's pretty much your anti-tank weapon right there. And after that is the Ryudan, which says it's effective against foot soldiers. It uses Ragnite energy to cause an explosion within an area. So the bullet path the bullet path flies in an arc and can hit multiple foes. So like a basketball shot, except an explosive one. The machine gun, on the other hand, is good for hitting foot soldiers from afar. It's also used by tanks as their automatic counter fire against enemies, pretty much. Then pressing the square button allows you to cycle through your ammo types, so in case you want to change depending on the situation. Pressing the square button allows you to cycle, yeah. Okay, so this right here, that's the Ryudan. That's the machine gun right there, but since this is a tank, we're going to use the anti-tank Tekkodan. So it says right here it'll take me 3 shots to kill it, and I can only fire 1. But in the old games, you know, if you hit that weak point, which is the Ragnite engine, you should be able to do even more damage. Yeah, just like that. So it still works. And operation complete. Yeah, operation complete. Nice. Yeah, no matter who the enemy is, they are no match for the Federation's super powerful fighting force, the E-Squad, says Lars. Red Clawed? Hey, what's up with that look on your face? The flower fields. Ha! Called it. Eh? Needs no translation for that one. I see. This certainly looks pretty awful. Then again, aren't you the commander of the Ranger Squad? Whether you're a commander or a private, seeing this scene still pains your heart. Or a sad scene like this. So, this guy. Even a country girl won't cry because of a flower field in this day and age. That may be true, but in my heart, everyone... This guy's a romantic. Yeah, let's continue the special lecture later, okay? Hurry up and report to the higher-ups already. We're not going to be able to relax and drink booze at this rate. You're right. Let's go report to the command center. Yeah. Tell them that we'll fight even scarier foes next time. So let's see what we got. Yeah, that's right. Nice. Honestly, it's just a tutorial, so it's pretty easy, especially for folks who played the series before. Anyway, let's call it a day for now and continue the demo at a later date. It's pretty early, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. So what do you guys think about the game? As always, feel free to leave any thoughts or questions in the comment section. Alright, so that's a preview for the next one. Once again, this is Tabi Sobi, and thank you for watching.